Going into match 24, our first Red Alliance team, it's number 5101.
Made up of 9 students from the San Carlos Secondary School in San Carlos, Arizona. Please welcome Braves Robotics.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, it's Team 2375.
Spyro is their robot's name. They hail from Phoenix. They are Dragon Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 991.
20 students make up this team out of Brophy College Preparatory. They are the Broncobotics team.
Our first Blue Alliance team, it's 1165.
From Paradise Valley High, it's Team Paradise.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, it's team number 3577.
13 students from Notre Dame Preparatory make this team. They're Saints Robotics.
Our final Blue Alliance team, number 4841.
In their 5th season of competition out of Tucson, Arizona, it's Optimal Robotics.
All right, I got thumbs up from a ref. We got 4 closed gates. Pilots are inside their airships and drivers get behind the line. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Match number 23 is underway. 2375 beats that gear. Down to the Red Alliance robots, not able to get it onto the pin. 1165. Red Alliance, 5101, gets that gear into their airship. Both teams have their main rotors turning on their airship. Red Alliance just gets that second rotor turning. But I noticed one of their ropes drop down, one of their lanyards, prematurely. Not sure what's going to happen there. That's a call for the referees. 2375 now heading back to their airship. Nope, decide to go back to the home zone along with their alliance partner 991. That's Pete. He's headed in trying to get another gear in for that Red Alliance. Blue Alliance has 2 rotors turning, as do the Red Alliance. 60 seconds remaining as 1165 dumps that fuel down onto the field. Spyro working out in the neutral zone, as is Saints Robotics. Their robots out in the neutral zone. Not moving around right now. Not sure what's happening. There they go. I saw a little movement there. Final 30 seconds. 48-41. That's Optimal Robotics. They've made up the climb. 991 trying to go along with 2375. Blue Alliance gets the double. Red Alliance, they've got a single. 5 seconds remaining. Can 991 make it up? Oh, time expires in match number 23. And with the result of that last match, Blue Alliance out on top. Blue Alliance 220, Red Alliance 185. One nice thing about the score sheets up there on the big board, you can actually see where the teams score their points. So the teams can look and see where there's opportunities to improve their scoring.
Going into match 25, our first Red Alliance team, it's 1726.
From Buena High School in Sierra Vista, it's the Nerds.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, it's team number 6683.
With 15 students from Mountain Ridge High, it's Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 2478.
With students from Westwood High School in Mesa, it's Westwood Robotics.
Our first Blue Alliance team, number 330.
From Hermosa Beach, California, Hope Chapel Academy, it's the Beach Bots.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, it's team 3321.
From Superior, Arizona, it's Superior Robotics in their 8th year of competition.
Our final Blue Alliance team, it's number 2657.
Of the Cyborg Mustangs of North High School.
All right, got green light and thumbs up. Pilots are in their airships, drivers behind the lines. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
We are off. Beachbots head over and start dropping those fuel pellets down inside that high goal. During autonomous, each one of those is worth 1 point. 24 points scored there in autonomous. Red Alliance, however, got that main rotor turning in autonomous, got that big bonus. Red Alliance out in front right now. 24-78, Westwood Robotics trying to get a gear loaded in to their human player. Over on the far side of the field, 17-26. That's the Nerds. along with Westwood over in their loading zones. Blue Alliance 33-21. That's Superior Robotics with Karma in their loading zone, trying to get another gear to take back to their airship. Beachbots go around the long way. Actually, they're back there trying to pick up a gear off the ground, and they do, stealing it away from the Red Alliance. Heading back, drop that gear off for their airship. "45 seconds remaining. Qualification match number 24. 26-47, Cyborg Mustangs working out in the neutral zone. Beachbots firing in those fuel cells in that upper goal. Now getting ready to make that climb as we are in the end game. 17-26 is up and scores for red. Beachbots up and score for blue. Red Alliance holds a slight lead. Is Blue Alliance going to get another robot up there? No, time expires. Blue Alliance has 44 points for Steam. And with the results, Red Alliance is the winner. Red Alliance 205, Blue Alliance 179.
This is the story of invention, the sudden creation of something never before imagined, a marvel that changes our understanding of what is possible. Behind every new beginning is the spark of inspiration, an idea brought to life by the stirring in someone's heart. The dreams of today are but visions of tomorrow, blossoming in young minds, minds that will one day solve problems that have challenged us for centuries, minds that already brim with promise. We are First, and we are here to open doors for great minds. First participants and alumni gain access to our network of hundreds of providers and millions of dollars in scholarship money, available exclusively to First participants around the world. With our support, hundreds of thousands of young minds have launched themselves onto exciting and fulfilling paths that will one day change the world. You've already taken the first step. Let us help you find out how much farther the road goes.
Going into match 26, our first Red Alliance team, it's gonna be Team 498.
Made up of 30 students from Cactus High School, it's the Cobra Commanders.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, we have Team 4496.
They have 20 students on their team. They hail from Perry High. It's the Sonoran Storm Robotics team.
Our final Red Alliance team, number 3187.
16 students hail from Arcadia High School and make up this team. It's the Arcadia Titan Robotics team.
Our first Blue Alliance team, number 3133.
From Coronado High in Scottsdale, 10 students make up the Coronado Robotics group.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, we have Team 6413.
This is a community team out of Chandler, Arizona. There's 14 students and they're all girls. They're the Degrees of Freedom.
Our final Blue Alliance team, number 696.
31 students from Anderson W. Clark Magnet High in La Crescenta, California make up this team. It's the Circuit Breakers.
All right, I got thumbs up from the ref. We got 4 closed gates, pilots inside their airships, drivers behind the line. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
696 for the Blue Alliance, gets that gear in. Human pilot gets it up in place during autonomous. And the buzzer sounds. The students step up, take control of their robots. Robots are now in tele-operated mode. 498 races down to their loading zone. 696 back with another gear for their Blue Alliance. Blue Alliance gets that second rotor turning, as do the Red Alliance. One more gear up on the platform for Blue. 6413 Degrees of Freedom. 3133, that's the Coronado Robotics team. Launching that fuel out onto the field from that storage unit. Blue Alliance 696. Circuit Breakers once again trying to grab another gear. They've got one. Red Alliance doing a little defense out there in the neutral zone. 696 pushes its way through, makes it down. Looking to drop off that gear. 6413 Degrees of Freedom drops off a gear. 696 got a gear there. Can the pilot make it up there? Yes, they do. Blue Alliance gets that third rotor turning as more fuel and the bell sounds for the pilots to drop those lanyards. Teams now attempt to climb and board their airships. 4416 is up for Red. 3187 is up. It's a double. It's a triple for the Red. Blue tries to get the third one up. Not able to. Red Alliance looks like they may have pulled this match out with that third robot making that climb. And with the results of that last match, the Red Alliance 310, Blue Alliance 255. Up next, match number 26.
Going into match 27, our first Red Alliance team, it's number 2662.
Sponsored by Bechtel and Gatorade, it's the Robo Crew.
In the middle lane, we have team 3254.
Sponsored by NASA and the Department of Defense STEM, it's the Super Nerds.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 6674.
Sponsored by the Maricopa Institute of Technology and Phoenix Modular, it's the MIT Iron Eagles.
Our first Blue Alliance team's number 6372.
It's Chi-Squared Robotics, sponsored by NASA and NXP Semiconductors. It's Chi-Squared Robotics.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, it's Team 4146.
Sponsored by Glenn Bailey and Stara Technologies from Saguaro High, it's the Sabercat Robotics team.
Our final Blue Alliance team, it's number 4565.
Sponsored by Mesa Public Schools, Boeing, and the Spirit of 64, it's Skyline Robotics.
All right, I got a thumbs up from my ref. We got 4 closed gates. Pilots are inside of their airships and drivers behind the lines. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Match number 26 is underway here at the Arizona West Regional. 41-46. Just a little bit inside. Blue Alliance got that center rotor turning in autonomous. Red Alliance has the center rotor turning. Don't believe it was in autonomous. 66-74. That's the Iron Eagles. They drop a gear off for the Red Alliance. Human player gets it on board. 41-46 now, pulling into the main loading chute. Human pilot gets it up and inside. Red Alliance bots try and get down into their loading zone. 32-55 picks up some fuel as well as a gear, now trying to get it loaded into their pilot. 63-72, that's chi-squared. Working a little bit of defense, trying to keep the Red Alliance robots. Oh, here comes some fuel down onto the field. That always makes things a little bit exciting. 40 seconds remaining, match number 26. Red Alliance, 2 rotors. Blue Alliance just gets their 3rd rotor. As we enter the end game, 45-65 begins the winching process. Trying to get on board. Red Alliance robots, and they've made it. Blue Alliance, Red Alliance, 23-55 makes it up. Down to 2, 1, oh, time expires. Very close match. Referees give the thumbs up signal. Final scores are being tabulated. And with the results of that last match, Red Alliance comes out on top. Red Alliance 215, Blue Alliance 205.
This isn't a robot. It very well may have hydraulic arms, a drivetrain, and a circuit board, but this isn't a robot. This is a lesson in humility, hard work, and collaboration. This is a CrossFit workout for the muscle upstairs. This is an apple for the next generation of Newtons. It's a lot of things, but this isn't a robot. This is a roadmap that leads straight to engineering. This is a rock to shatter 1,000 glass ceilings, a rope to pull a generation up and out of poverty, a sledgehammer to break down cultural barriers, and a universal language spoken in every nation on Earth. And because of that, this is a compass that can help point the way to peace. But please, don't think this is just a robot. This is Glastonbury for technology. This is mission control for the next moonshot. This is the Rosetta Stone to help translate the future. This is the sport that will help us win tomorrow. This is the software to program ourselves to cure cancer, build a clean engine, or step foot on Mars. But this isn't a robot. It's a machine to build the people who will change the world.
Going into match 28, our first Red Alliance team, it's 1290.
From Chandler High School, it's the Robo-Wolves, sponsored by Orbital ATK and Boeing.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, it's Team 1212.
Sponsored by Seton Catholic Preparatory and the Boeing Company, it's the Sentinels from Chandler.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's gonna be 1633.
Sponsored by General Motors, State Farm, and First Solar from Tempe High School, it's the RoboBuffs.
On the Blue Alliance, our first team, it's gonna be 6314.
Currently in number one position, sponsored by the Boeing Company and the employees of Microchip Technology from Desert Mountain High, it's the Wolfpack.
Our second Blue Alliance team, it's gonna be 3019.
Sponsored by the employees of Microchip Technology and Boeing, it's the Firebirds of Scottsdale, Arizona.
Our final Blue Alliance team, it's gonna be 6479.
Sponsored by NASA, BAE Systems from Corona del Sol High, it's the Aztec.
All right, I got a thumbs up. We got 4 closed gates, pilots inside their airships. Drivers, get behind your lines. Let's count this match down in 3, 2, 1, go!
We are off. Match number 27 is underway. Teams trying to get those gears up, trying to find that slot, and he gets it in. Red Alliance scoring in autonomous. Blue Alliance gets that gear up there to get that center rotor turning. Red Alliance with a slight lead in the real-time scoring. Blue Robot 6479 heading on down into their loading zone. Trying to get loaded up with another gear as their alliance partners, the Wolfpack, heads on into their airship. 3019 Firebirds trying to get lined up, take shots on that high goal. Look just a little bit to the left, over the back. .3019 continues to shower those game pieces. 6479 gets to a gear down. That's the Aztec. Blue Alliance has 2 rotors spinning. 3019. That's the Firebirds. Get that fuel out on the field, doing a little pushing with the Sentinels, 1212, out in the neutral zone. 50 seconds remaining. Match number 27. 6479 needs to be careful. They've already got a yellow card. As the end game sounds, Blue Alliance robots try to get in position to make the climb. Blue Alliance gets that third rotor turning, jumping out in a little bit of a lead. Blue Alliance also 63-14. The Wolfpack, here we go. 64-79. Oh, almost the triple for Blue. Guessing Blue's gonna pull this one out. Final results, match number 27 are almost here, and the Blue Alliance wins 231-105. Up next, match number 28.
Going into match 29, our first Red Alliance team, it's number 2844.
Sponsored by the Betty Fairfax High School out of Levine, it's Stampede Robotics.
Our second Red Alliance team in the middle lane, it's gonna be team 2449.
Sponsored by Orbital, ATK, Industrial Metal Supply. It's the community team from Chandler, Out of Orbit Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 2840.
Sponsored by the Phoenix Country Day School in Paradise Valley. Their robot's name is LITFAM. It's the Blue Tide.
Our first Blue Alliance team, it's number 4111.
Sponsored by Lockheed Martin and Moog from ASU Preparatory. It's some assembly required.
Our second Blue Alliance team, it's number 5200.
Sponsored by NASA and the Science Foundation Arizona. It's the Atchusay Falcon from White River.
And our final Blue Alliance team, 3853.
Sponsored by the Microchip CAD Engineers and the Tempe Union High School Education Foundation, it's Pridetronics.
Ready? All right, we got 4 closed gates. Thumbs up from my ref. Pilots are in their airships. Drivers behind the line. Let's count it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
Match 28 is underway. Both Alliance robots trying to get those gears into their pilots. Without success in autonomous. Blue Alliance bots now trying to get those gears handed into their pilots. There we go, 5200 Astrosay Falcons get that gear turned into their pilots. Red Alliance robots get that second rotor turning. Blue Alliance bots down in their load zone. One up playing defense. Astrosay Falcons down in their loading zone. 3853 Pridetronics working in the neutral zone, trying to clear that fuel. 2449 out of orbit. Looks like we got 3 of the red robots trying to get into their loading zone at the moment. 2840 working a little bit of defense on the Astrosay Falcon as the Falcons try and get in and offload their gear. 3 Red Alliance robots playing a little defense there. Falcons still trying to get loaded. There's a gear in front that may preclude them from doing that. Red Alliance out on front right now as we about enter the end game. Final 30 seconds. Pilots drop their lanyards down from the davits. Teams trying to climb up, trying to grab a hold. There go the Falcons. They're up. And they score, they unscore, they score, they unscore. There, come on, Astrosay. Crank it on up there. Oh! No scores on Red Alliance. I'm not sure we scored on blue either. As we look up at the scoreboard, no scores were counted. You want to make sure those robots don't backwind and lower you down. So with final score, Red Alliance out on top. Red Alliance 115 and the Blue Alliance 45. Once again, we want to remind the teams not to enter the field until the green lights come on. When those purple lights are on from the boiler over to the airship, that means that only our reset crew is allowed out on the field. When those change to green, and only then can you enter the field. So wait for those lights to turn green. And they're green now, so teams, you can recover your robots from the last match. And teams can load in for match number 29.
Going into match 29, our first Red Alliance team, it's number 2647.
Sponsored by the Boeing Company, Industrial Metal Supply. From North High School, it's the Cyborg Mustangs.
Our second Red Alliance team, it's number 4146.
Sponsored by Acme Motorworks and CBRE Foundation, it's Sabercat Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team, it's number 3255.
Sponsored by the Rotary Club of Escondido and Qualcomm and Caterpillar, it's the Super Nerds.
On the Blue Alliance, our first team, it's number 3577.
Sponsored by LSW Engineering from Notre Dame Preparatory, it's Saints Robotics.
In the middle lane for the Blue Alliance, it's Team 3133.
Sponsored by the employees of Microchip Technology, the Simonsick family. From Coronado High, it's Coronado Robotics.
Our final Blue Alliance team, number 1492.
Sponsored by Microchip Technology, Burns and McDowell, it's Team Caution.
All right, I got thumbs up on the field. We got 4 closed gates. Pilots are inside their airships, drivers behind the line. Let's count this one down in 3, 2, 1, go!
32.55 for the Red Alliance, pulls in, tries to get that gear dropped in. 14.92 gets it up, and they score for Blue during autonomous. Getting that main rotor turning. Over on the Red Alliance side of the field, trying to score during autonomous, shooting up high. Trying to get some fuel inside that boiler. .41.46, that's Sabercat Robotics for the Red Alliance down in their loading zone. 32.55, that's the Super Nerds with Nightwing. They've got a gear, they're trying to get it off to their human player, the pilot. And now they're heading back. 26-47. Cyborg Mustangs working in the neutral zone. Team caution, 1492. Heading across the neutral zone with a gear once again. Trying to get it loaded for their team. Blue Alliance, 2 rotors turning. Red Alliance, 2 rotors turning. 64 seconds remaining, match number 29. 26-47, Cyborg Mustangs empty those fuel bins down on the Red Alliance side of the field. 41-46 trying to get in and gather up those gears that are down in the red loading zone. We're about to enter the end game. We're in the end game. Pilots drop those lanyards down. Teams can now board the airships. 26-47, Red Alliance. 32-55, 41-46. Looks like we may have a triple over on the red side, at least a double. Blue Alliance, 1492 is up as time expires in qualification match number 29. Hard-fought close match. And with the results of match number 29, Red Alliance out on top. Red Alliance 180 and the Blue Alliance 170. Up next, qualification match number 30. We want to remind everybody we're trying to play through qualification match number 55 today. We're over halfway there, and things are moving along fine. What?
Going into match 30, our first Red Alliance team is going to be number 696.
Sponsored by Glendale Unified School District and Disney Imagineering from La Crescenta, California. It's the Circuit Breakers.
In the middle lane for the Red Alliance, it's going to be team number 3187.
Sponsored by SolidWorks and the employees of Microchip Technology. It's the Arcadia Titan Robotics team.
Our final Red Alliance team is going to be number 6479.
Sponsored by Integrated Device Technology Inc. and Jans Inc. From Corona del Sol High School, it's Aztec.
Our first Blue Alliance team, it's going to be 1633.
Sponsored by Tempe High Foundation and Paul's Ace Hardware out of Tempe, Arizona, it's the RoboBuffs.
In the middle lane, we're going to have team 330.
Sponsored by Raytheon and J&F Machine. From Hermosa Beach, California, it's the Beach Bots.
Our final Blue Alliance team, it's gonna be 4496.
Sponsored by Boeing and the Home Depot, as well as the Subaru Superstore in Chandler, it's the Sonoran Storm Robotics team.
Good. All right, got a green light on the field, 4 closed gates. Pilots inside their airships. Drivers, get behind your lines. We're gonna count this match down in 3, 2, 1, go!
And